Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Trackside official series with the NASCAR O'Reilly series. Tonight we got 80 laps here at Kentucky. We got Scott Streisand. He's the only one on track. We're waiting for Jonathan Green to get back. It's currently snowing at his current residency. He's on his way home. While we wait for people to start moving. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Wrong image. It's fine. Well, Noah Steele has won your regular season championship. Tyler Smith, who's not able to make it tonight, he's feeling sick. We wish him a speedy recovery. Says he feels like he's got the flu. Chase Wilson and Jonathan Green are tied at third place, but these guys got 40 or 43 points behind. And Derek Fine at 09 car currently in fifth. And Jared Streisand was not here. That was because he was off getting married, and we are happy for him. Congratulations to you, Jarrett. And we're getting qualified on our way. Let's see what Chase was going to do on lap number uno. Not a fan of this car. He said he don't like it. And Chase was with the pole. Hurry up, Vega. Get home. And Chase was with a little bit of faster lap time then. As I said, there he is, the rival of the GOAT, John Fuego. I apologize in advance if I'm not speaking a lot tonight. I am tired. Been a long day at work. A long day. So if you hear me yawning, that's why. And I don't even think there is nobody else is out here qualifying. We have one person that qualified, and it was Chase Willis. Well, this is going to be funny. All right. We're going to bring Mr. Willis in here. Chase Willis, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, only one who qualifies, and therefore you automatically get the pole award. How do you feel?
I feel like the team did a huge amount of R&D on this thing, and this car handles like it's worth more than the GDP of a third world country. This thing is freaking awesome. It could be back-to-back World War champions the way this thing's handling this fighter jet out there, my boy. USA, USA.
Well, it's good to hear that. So, in your mind, what do you think you have what it takes to hold off the entirety of the field?
Oh hell no. There's walls around this racetrack, and the problem is the R&D. they forgot about that, and this thing it turns left, kinda. Only problem
Kinda.
is I run out of left.
Do you run out of was
I
it?
need more left.
Did they accidentally build you a drag car?
I think they, you know what? They might have put a plow on it for the donkey. I'm not sure.
Would tell them to take it off.
Yeah, it's this thing it pushes it pushes a lot.
You need to tell
Then
them.
it could just be me sucking at driving. You know, I trust the guys in the R&D that they got this thing right. I just got to drive it. I just suck. I think that's all it is.
Well, you're currently third, so therefore not much suck. But
Much suck. Very well.
all right, buddy. Well, I'm gonna let you go back down into the place that you belong. And we'll talk to you later in the race.
Yeah. Hopefully, we don't drop any bombs on the track by
Uh,
detonating this thing on the right front and killing it.
all
So,
right. This is God. Oh gosh. Laughter, my friends, is the best form of medicine. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. If they tell you laughter is not the best form of medicine, then get new friends. People missed the start. Chase Willis has missed the start. The pole sitters missed the start. This is fantastic. Grand plan. Look. Hmm. It's a strategy. It's a strategy. Trust. Trust. Oh my gosh. And Scott, hold on. Oh man. It's Scott Streisick. He's got the pole, everybody. He's got the pole. Pace car diving down a pit lane. We are back here to go green here at Kentucky. Hey, overflow. All right, we're back here to go green. And go your flags out. The fast, so furious. Fago's out there too. Look at him go. Hold on a minute. With Dagon Scott Streisick. Okay. And also, with the surprise appearance, my good friend, uh, Mr. Jonathan Medlin has decided to come in. How are we doing, buddy?
Doing well.
Doing very well. Doing very well. Glad to hear it. Hold on. Apparently, we're sharing the wrong screen. Scott Streisick leading lap number one. Chase Bliss. Derek Fye on a high line. Chase Bliss the fastest lap of the race. All these guys have been saying it's been plowing tight. Well, Mr. Medler, with a track like Kentucky, what do you expect of the track like this?
From these guys, a good clean race and a good competitive race.
I think it's a really good competitive race, and I'm going to say this now as well. Mr. Noah Steele is our regular season champion, and with a regular season finale being next Tuesday night at Las Vegas, Sin City. And John Fago sets the fastest lap. Ah, Medlin heard my broadcaster said me might be tired, so he may also help pull my dead weight across the start finish line.
I will try to.
Thank you. And Noah Sin with the Terrify Artist Fastest Lap Award. 31-0.
I didn't figure it would be long before Noah Steele would find his way into first.
He's fast driver, fast competitor.
When it comes to these oval tracks, Noah knows how to push the cars, knows how to push the lines, and just absolutely dominate most any track. He's got a knowledge bank that is just absolutely amazing.
Absolutely insane. And this Friday night, we're going to a wonderful track called Five Flags in the super late models. I do believe it will be a 100-lap race. Probably might be longer, who knows? So with a track like Kentucky, very two different sets of turns, kind of like how you see it Texas. But, like, Kentucky turn 1 and 2 is steep. It is banked. Turns 3 and 4 is a little bit flatter, so in your mind, Edlin, what would you do in a situation that we see these guys in, like, push early or push late?
Yeah, I would probably try to conserve tires and fuel as much as I could. Um, you know, 80 laps with these cars, I mean, about halfway through, you're going to have to find a pit stall, get some fuel, get some tires. I would try to conserve as much as I could, though, and then make a late push with fresh tires and
Gotcha.
full fuel. And it looked like Willis may have just spit the wall a little bit there and scrubbed off some speed, but he's catching right back up with Noah. He's putting the pressure on tonight.
Gets there with a wild finish from last Friday night at Southern National between a heck of a battle between Noah Steele and the Setter 3 of John Crosby.
Willis making the pass, getting himself into first in front of Noah Steele. Ben, it looked like he did that so clean, didn't even try to just push too hard, just slipped that bottom line, got below, and squeezed it right through to get first place over Noah.
Hearing Noah Steele talk a little bit earlier, had a little bit of conversation before the race started. You were saying that, you know, on turns 1 and 2, I want to be able to roll in this bomb, roll the bottom line. Like, just keep it as low as you can, a very shallow exit off of 2. That's what you want out of 1 and 2. Now, 3 and 4, it's a little bit different, like how we were talking about earlier. It's just, a lot flatter banking. Turns 1 and 2, a little bit more steep banking.
And it looks like, he's definitely getting a lot cleaner entrance and a lot cleaner exit right now, and picking up speed on those exits over Noah.
Yeah, like, could be good tires, everything. I mean, they got about 55 laps worth of fuel, so they'll probably run out of, like Noah still had a connectivity issue because now he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, it dropped him even from the leaderboard. Goes Willis 5 Streisig now.
Yeah, and which is unfortunate because apparently he said last night that he was having some connectivity issues, which is unfortunate for Noah.
Absolutely, like no, he's a great guy. Like I said, very knowledgeable and very willing to work with those that don't know as much and teach them what he knows.
And I'm getting word from Noah that was it? He is having connectivity issues, and we're going to throw a quick caution for the sake of fairness. It's been happening for him for a while. Which iRacing does have a connectivity tool, but it's just weird of how it just dropped him out of the race like that. Not even warning. It didn't even show that he blinked. It just like said, "Hey, disappear, gone, adios." Let's see if he's back on track. Yes, he is.
So with that connectivity issue, it puts Noah 2 laps down. That is so unfortunate for him. But we've seen Noah come back from hits like that before, and I don't think it'd be any problem for him to get back on the lead lap.
Yeah, which I think they are currently giving him wave rounds, which extremely unfair because they seem to have latency issues, which this is the first time he's ever had them in a while. But all these guys are gonna come down pit lane, get fresh fuel, and tires. Now, if
Do
we
you
had
see Noah stay out on this pit with these guys pitting and put himself back on the lead lap?
more than likely, he probably will 100% take those wave rounds. Will he have time to get a pit stop? More than likely. Got about 55 laps worth of fuel, so and we closing the race off a pit lane. Derek Fye, Chase Willis, John Fago, and Scott Shystek. Surprised he did not go down pit lane that time.
I'm really not. You know, the way that he's thinking right now, more than likely is, go ahead and these guys just pitted, so they're on fresh materials. Let's push it out a little bit more, get a few laps down the road, hit the pits, and then come out with fresh material and burn these guys while they're, you know, running on older material.
It'd be interesting to see how this would work out, fuel wise, because these guys who've pitted will be on. Not only they'll be able to save a little bit more fuel than these guys, but same time, fresher tires, and I want to say, yeah, these guys will be able to
You're
make it a
about
lap.
5 or 6 laps short.
Yeah, about
Getting
five.
right there.
Yeah, about 5 or 6 laps short, give or take.
And we know guys like John Fago knows how to clutch the corners and conserve fuel there, so he can probably push 5 or 6 laps.
100%.
John Crosby is a king of doing that.
Want to see more of John Crosby in here? Hopefully, we get him out here more. Like I said last Friday, heck of a battle between him and Noah Steele, especially coming to the line. Noah Steele tried to give him a little bit of bump, but ended up getting underneath him and winning the race by 400ths of a second. Like, when I mean literally underneath him, like, his front nose is actually underneath this car. And we're gonna go back and go green, Derek 5, control car. And green, oh, green flag is out.
That looked like that was a bad start by Willis and 5 both.
I don't think 5 wanted to late start because he was the control car.
And Willis getting that throttle down and getting up in front of Derek 5. Fago in third. Noah Steele has moved into fourth in front of Streisand.
Yeah, as far as right now, TKSR 1, 2, and 3. Tyler Smith and Jarrett Stristick, only 2 of our regulars who are not here. And Jarrett was freshly married, and Tyler Smith is feeling under the weather.
Tyler Smith wasn't feeling good last weekend either.
Which is highly unfortunate, and I feel hope for a speedy recovery for my boy Tyler. I don't know if Tyler's watching this, but love you, buddy. Hope you feel better. I know Chase was staying consistent. Right now, the last few laps, I'm averaging 31 fours, but Derek 5 last lap, 400ths of a second faster than Chase Willis. But I don't think you'll see that translated onto current track conditions because Chase was pulling away just a little bit.
Slapping that wall and scrubbing a little bit of speed off, though. Just like before with his battle with Noah, he's able to just keep it up.
And Noah's still obviously on way older tires, just hanging on for dear life. So, if you're Noah, when are you pitting? In my opinion, I would probably pit lap 50. But that's just me. Mr. Medlin, when would you pit in these situations? Since, all these guys are fresh tires, you have 55 laps worth of fuel. So, when would you pit?
I'd be pitting somewhere around lap 30, 35.
So, try to get a full tank run out of it?
Exactly. Try to give these guys enough time to burn down their tires a little bit. Of course, the one that's not having to burn too much is Willis. And then, like I said, give these guys time to burn down a little bit and then come out with fresh tires around lap 30, 35, full tank of gas, be able to get you to the end and start trying to make the push.
Now, the only difference I would do with that for me, like I said, lap 50. You have if you're doing a full tank, you have about 20 laps of fuel of play around. So in my mind, that's 20 laps I don't need on my tires. That is probably my strategy, but we're going to see what happens with these four guys like so close together. And if you see right now, Noah Seal just compared to these guys losing so much time. Chase Willis just like scraping the wall, but I don't think it's hurting them that much.
I think that's why I try to pit somewhere around 30, 35 is if you look at the time that Noah is losing here, that could come back to bite him if you wait too long, because at that point you're on tires that are so old that these guys are start lapping you.
Whole lot of race left. Whole lot of race left.
We're currently on lap 30, 50 laps to go.
Not much change since the restart.
But the only thing that changed is Willis reclaimed that first P1 spot.
Back to the front. Pole sitter started from the pits. I believe it's just so that way Mr. Fago could get in because he was coming back when it was snowing. So this man was trying to beat the snow in order to race with us tonight. Don't you?
It's the abominable Snow Fago.
So Snow Fago. Okay, I need a car of Snow Fago now. I don't know if you watched broadcast, but Mr. Fago, I need a bottomless Snow Fago O'Reilly car. I think now tires are starting to settle in a little bit. You see Derek by. I think he might be burning up that right front just a hair. Because he gained so much.
A little bit higher than that low line and trying to make a push. And yeah, he's gonna be putting a little wear on that tire there.
The only reason why I say that is like, we're watching the time because last lap gained about 4/10 into the turn. Chase Willis, look at that guy, immediately going back to the exact same spot to where he entered turn 1. Derek's like, my right foot may be hurting, but I got stratagems. It's going to make for an interesting strategy call because these guys are about 5 laps short when they pitted. So, it's interesting to tell to see what happens because I know Fago. He's going to try to run out as long as he can to Probably around lap 60. So we're going to start hearing that clutch come in.
Yeah. Yep, that's about right with the way that Fago drives. And then, another thing too is we're at lap 36 and Noah's still out on the field, but he's fluctuating anywhere between 6 to 6.8 seconds down from the leader. So I feel like as long as he stays within that 6 range, he's all right. But if he starts slipping into like 7, 8, that's probably about the time that you're going to see Noah Steele make his call to come in and get fresh tires.
100%. Noah still currently having the tape by artist at lap 4. And Chase Willis has led most of the laps this race so far. It's odd to see though, as soon as Chase Willis made to pass, Noah Steele disappeared off the face of the planet. It was weird. But yeah, and I also think Noah Steele was not in that much of a hurt. Last side. You can see average lap times 32.053. Chase Willis 32. What is it? Yep, 093. Derek 5, only 300th of a second slower on Noah Steele that last lap.
Yeah, so Noah's definitely running faster than Chase Willis is right now. But being on older tires and being as far back as he is, it's not enough to really catch him up to the pack.
Not at this stage, no. And also, he didn't even take tires. So, you know what? Hold on. I want to take a look at something. So, lap 24. So, technically, he already has taken a set of fuel and tires. It automatically set him down to pit lane due to connectivity rule.
So that may be why we didn't see him go down pit lane when he came back.
Maybe. But he's going to be 10 laps short than these guys were.
Yep.
Unless he's massively fuel saving, which battle between first and second, not much has changed. Right on. Wrong camera. Let's see if he knows it was clutching in or not. No.
He's running a normal.
Running a normal, so not much has changed. He said, I'm going to go full out. So, going to be interesting to see when he decides to pit. Or if he decides to pit at all. Yeah, no, it's still 0.2 faster. And, well, no, more like 1/10 now. So the gap had significantly shifted to Noah Steele's favor, so it's going to be interesting to see what he does here.
Just a little over halfway through the race. And like you say, he's closed that gap by about a second from what he was at just a little bit earlier.
From like about 10 laps ago, he was about, like how you said, just a second closer than what he once was, but now it's interesting to see because, when he gets to these guys, he's got to pass them in a way that he's not going to lose that time. But we both know when you're battling somebody, you're going to automatically lose that time. You're going to lose it regardless. So
Yeah, you do, but Chase Willis really isn't battling anybody but himself in the track.
at this current moment, Sage, yes, but we're just gonna see Noah when Noah gets to these guys, when he decides to actually, when he battles, how long is it gonna take him to battle? Because that is gonna burn up his tires a little bit more. Right now, battle for third between Scott Streisick and John Fago. No, 34 laps remaining this time. By my bad. Oh, for some reason, I thought it was 90 laps. And Chase Willis was almost a full second ahead of Derek 5 now. Derek 5 was gaining. He's got so bound. I'm hearing clutches now. Someone is clutching. I can hear it.
More than likely, it's going to be Fago.
Alright. Let's see if it's the 517 of John Fago. It is not Fago. What if it's one of these two? It's not Derek. I swear I heard one of these guys clutching. It was a Chase Willis. I swear, I heard someone clutch it in. I don't know if it was just me. And now, here you go. Noah Steele. Now under sub 5 seconds. Now currently battling the 517 and 94. One of them is his teammate Scott Streisick up to third.
And Noah Steele finally getting around Fago. And of course, the 94 of Streisick also made it around Fago. So now we got a battle for third and fourth between Noah Steele and Streisick.
Two teammates, coach and friend and teammate Noah Steele. Honestly, I would argue that, Noah Steele's a coach of anybody here in Trackside. If you had a question, he would teach you if he asked. John Fago simply running a higher line, trying to. I don't know what he's doing. He really missed that corner wide. Every time we look away, I see someone getting closer and closer. Take a look at the average time. A tenth slower on that forehand, so. Now, put
Noah
7.
Steele is now secured third, and he is only 4 seconds behind Willis. where about 25 laps ago he was around 7 seconds behind.
Yeah, so Noah Steele's gaining at a pretty steadily right now, but right now we are 27 laps ago, 26 when we cross the start finish line.
The question is going to become is who's going to make the first run down pit lane to top off that tank to finish out the race, and at what lap.
I think it will come down to, undercutting, because as crazy as this sounds, you want to be able to put the speed, you want to be able to have as much speed as you want to when the other person's down pit lane. You want to have most momentum, on the opponent. So let's say, for example, Derek 5, he undercuts. When Chase Willis decides to go down pit lane, Derek would want 100% a lot more momentum, the most amount of momentum he can get out of that car while Chase Willis is down to pit lane. Once he's out of pit lane and he knows he's ahead of him, okay, back it down. Now it's just set a pace, run with it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing is, this track reminds me a lot of like Phoenix and Las Vegas, where once you hit a certain point, your tires don't really wear anymore. Your fall off is done, and you just kind of hold a steady, consistent pace.
And right now, yeah, like I said, you can see, on our timer screen that we got, Chase Willis and Derek 5 about similar lap time. No, still a little bit fast, a little bit more than a tenth. Not quite 2/10. It's close. "22 laps remaining here at Kentucky." Derek 5, Chase Willis. These two have been about the same distance for a long, long time.
Yep, I know Steele just steadily gaining on him.
Hold on him.
And as I say that, I'm watching his times. He's actually getting slower.
About a little bit quicker than a tenth, but it's still rather close. 20 laps ago. Hold on a minute. Okay. I heard one of these two clutch it. And it's him. It's clutch time. Right now, that's why you see Derek 5 gaining on Chase Willis. Difference in the sound in these two cars. One is clutching, one is saving, the other one, not so much.
I wonder if Fago's clutching now, too.
Well, Fago has pitted. And so is Noah Steele. Interesting. Interesting to see. So we have a driver who not only went down pit lane, but we'll see what Noah Seal does. Is he going to get right sides of fuel, or is he going to get two sides or four tires and go? He's taking four tires, so. Chase was clutching in Derek Fye on the outside, looking to make the pass.
Taking that high run, but good clean exit off the corner by the 44 of Chase Willis to keep himself in first.
And Chase Willis now
And
pitting.
Chase is going to go pit.
So Fago is the first car to actually pit. But it looks like Fago's just time.
So the only one to not pit right now is Derek Fye.
So we'll see how this pays out for the 09 of Derek Fye.
You know, Derek was not clutching while Willis was.
So this right here is going to be interesting. Noah Steelfresh has, let's see, 2 lap old tires. Chase Woods has none. And Noah Sales to set the fastest lap of the race once again. Take 5 hardest fastest lap award. If I'm Derek Fye right now, I probably would have pitted when I saw the 44 pit. A lap, no less than a lap late.
Yeah, because at this point, when Fye does go down pit road, that's going to put Noah Steele, Chase Willis, John Fago, and Stryzik all back on the lead lap.
Hold on
It's going to set Steele up with a chance to win this race.
Hold on a minute. I just... Breaking news over here. Scott Stryzik has just set the fastest lap of the session. First time he's ever gotten set award. First time it's ever happened for Mr. Stryzik. Only got 13 laps to go.
I wonder if Fye's going to try to push this all the way out.
Let's see right here, right now. Is he clutching it now with 12 laps to go here at Kentucky? Oh, he's
pushing it normal.
interesting to see, though. But no, not a Derek Fye. And you see Noah still sees him. Chase Willis sees both. Chase Willis right now 3/10 faster than Noah. So Chase Willis has got to move. And Chase Willis now with the fastest lap of the race.
30.875. That is a fast lap.
So we now got to see, with 10 to go, can Mr. Willis hold it out this long? Can he keep that pace up for that much longer? Because right now, if Derek Fye can go out the rest of the way, It's his, but oh, is he pinning? No, he's staying going.
It's
See,
been 54 laps since since his last pit.
so unless he saved a ton, he's got to come in soon. And now is the time he decides to pit. He used to have a thing for how many laps someone has led. How much fuel will Mr. Derek Fry get? Well, I don't think that would matter because Noah Steele and Chase Willis coming around the bend. As we said earlier, how much can Chase Willis keep it up? I don't know if he'll have enough. With 6 laps to go, is there a way for Mr. Willis to pull it out? It's not getting the amount of time that he needs though.
Yeah, not with 5 laps to go. I mean, he's closing the gap, but he needs to be closing it quicker.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. But shucks, he may prove me wrong. Or prove us wrong, I should say. 4 laps to go.
And he's almost under a second. He very well could pull this out with 4 laps to go.
Anything is possible.
One thing that we can definitely say from the booth is he is putting his heart and soul into this race, and he is trying to chase down Noah Steele with everything he is worth.
Yeah, right now it's just it's the amount of time he has left in this race though. It's not a lot of time left.
Noah Steele scrubbing the wall and giving Chase a little bit of time to catch up even more.
Let's had a little bit of wiggle. Two to go. He needs to make up 3/10 this lap and somehow 3/10 the next lap to even have a chance. Unless Noah Steele smacks the wall hard, there's no way for Chase Willis to win this race. White flag in the air for the final time tonight. Turns 1 and 2. Oh, it's still out in front. Chase Willis have half a second. And Chase Willis with a bad 3 and 4. And right now, closest finish and a mile and a half so far this season But Noah Steele takes it. Chase was the second, and Mr. Fago in third.
You got to give Chase Willis a lot of credit right there. He absolutely fought it until the end.
All right, now we're gonna bring in Mr. Noah Steele. And Noah Steele, buddy, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, internet difficulties. Didn't even qualify. Gets the win. Man, how do you feel?
The internet issues I'm not too happy with. But yeah, I mean the win's still a win. I thank everybody for voting to throw a caution out. When that happens, like I guess the win's up to the guys. They threw up a vote and they were all fine with it. Chase didn't make the grid, so at the start we slowed down. So then he could catch back up as well as Fago as much as we could. You know, just because he didn't make the grid, I wanted him to have a good race.
Fine sportsmanship of the group. Love it.
Yeah.
Love to hear it. Absolute love from the lads. Yeah, man. All right, so about 10 to go. Chase Willis with the fastest lap of the session, and throughout that last little bit, he was a little bit quicker than you. But that gap started going smaller and smaller and smaller, but he was burning his tires to the ground as much as he could trying to get to you.
Yeah, he ran a really great race. At the beginning of when I got back in after the caution, fuel was close, so I was like, all right, let me try to save fuel. And I lost a lot of time, and I realized it wasn't gonna work. So I had to put the pedal to the floor, and I got it within 3 seconds, and I had to pit before him. If he pitted before me, the race was over. Um, if he came in one lap prior, it would have been a lot closer. He would have been in front of me
So
to win this race. I had to pit a couple laps before him, and the tire offset here is insane. So having 2 lap fresher tires than your opponent, you're gonna be faster no matter what. And then I also had to just use the tires up on my out laps to make sure I came out in front of them because it's easier to defend a position than pass. So
yes, sir. Well, man, while we got you here, anybody want to shout out for tonight's win? And also, I forgot to mention this. Regular season champion, ladies and gentlemen, Noah Steele.
I appreciate it. Family for watching. You guys for putting on the show, and the guys for showing some sportsmanship and allowing a caution there. We got a good group of guys, and can't do much better than that.
Yes, sir. Well, hopefully we'll see you this Friday night at 5 Flags.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to bring in number 2, Chase Willis. Chase Willis, buddy, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, let's talk about your R&D team.
Yeah,
Let's-
they did okay. Just a bad pit strategy. They researched and developed everything else, but they did not develop a damn strategy. Oh, oh, wait a minute. That was my responsibility.
You screwed
Me.
Adam. It was you.
Yeah,
But
it was me.
let's talk about the comeback that you had, because I think you were forced. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're about what 3 to 4 seconds behind Noah Steele when you exited pits, and about
Yeah,
what
somewhere there.
15 laps ago, and on top of that, half a second behind, and you also had the fastest lap, and you were a little bit quicker than Noah coming to the end. So, what was going through your mindset? What if there was anything you could have done differently during that green flag pit stop? What would you have done differently?
I would have came in at least a lap or two earlier. I thought I had enough time to run him down. I'd been saving the car. I had an idea of kind of how fast I could push it, and I finally put new tires on it, and I was able to kind of send it. But you have to drive the car back up the turns, and you know really be careful on the throttle because there's such a tight setup today. So really helping feed the car to the wall, slowing down entry speed a lot, and focusing on exit speed. And I started running a groove off the bottom in 3 and 4 later on because I noticed that the way I'd been driving the car, I had a little better grip up there for the last little bit. So I was sending it and hoping it stuck, and it was sticking. So it was getting sent until it didn't stick no more.
Oh, man.
I think it had about another 2 laps worth of that in it, and I would have been burned up. But I'd planned on it. I was trying to be able to burn my stuff up about the end of the run, and I needed another lap. I think I could have got it in 1 to 2 laps.
I got you, man. Well, you also, like I said you got the TAFI Artist Fastest Lap Award. So I think we'll find out who got majority of the points tonight. But right now, I think it's close between you. I think honestly, it's you. I think you got most of the points tonight as far as bonus points. I want to say it's
I got the pole. I got the fastest lap in the race.
as many laps left. We're gonna find that out.
Might have got the most laps led. It's close.
Yeah, it's close. And but yeah, anybody you want to shout out what we got here, buddy?
Yeah, shout out my wife for letting me do this on a consistent basis and not burning my sim rig or computer in the front yard to make a point. um, Everybody in the Discord, and of course you for putting on the show.
Oh, thank you, buddy. And hopefully we'll see you this Friday night at Five Flags.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Last but not least, we got John Fago, the great John Fago. You got a copy?
What's happening?
Oh,
Yeah, I do.
yeah, and you third podium. How do you
Yeah, I
feel, buddy?
can't complain about that. My plane showed up to the track with just enough time to hop in the car before before missed the start and rolled off. Had to start from pit road, but yeah, not too bad. I really thought I was gonna settle in fourth there, but I didn't realize Derek was gonna stay out nearly as long as he did, and
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I got him. Otherwise, he probably would have finished in front of me as well.
we were talking about that as well. I want like I was even saying when we saw Chase Willis pit, he should have pitted as well. But he stayed on as long as he could. I guarantee you, trying to get that other bonus point, most laps led. But end of the day, Mr. Fago, you came out in third. Anybody you want to shout out for tonight's podium?
Just you for putting them on, and the rest of the guys who came out tonight to race. Appreciate them all being here.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you, Mr. Fago, and hopefully we'll see you this Friday night at Five Flags.
Fago, we
Sounds
got
like
a new
fun.
nickname for you.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh
You
yeah.
are now known as the Abominable Snow Fago.
I need a
I like
card.
it.
I need that now. I need a bottomless snow Fago card instantly.
I think I'll have to put one together.
Okay. All right. I better see you this Friday.
I'll give it a shot. I'll see if I can make it happen.
All right, I got you. Thank you, Fago.
Yep.
Well, that will do it for us here tonight at Kentucky. Mr. Medlin, do you have anything you would like to say to our wonderful people?
Yeah, come on and check out the race Friday night, and make sure to come back next week, next Tuesday for Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yes, sir. We'll see y'all then.